Hello, everybody.
Go ahead, baby.
Happy Saturday. It is Saturday.
Saturday.
It is.
Hello.
How are you guys today? I know we were just talking, but how are y'all?
I'm good. How are the rest of you doing?
I'm good. I just got off of work and, maximum relaxing.
Okay.
I feel good too. Got my Henny and Coca-Cola cherry, like I told you guys. So
Yeah.
I'm riding the wave.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. It's about to be lit.
Oh, yeah.
Henny means lit. That's what that means.
Right. Henny sometimes means bad decisions, but I'm sitting in one place, so I'm optimistic.
Okay.
Bad decisions makes for great stories. Just remember that.
That is true.
I was actually supposed to be out of town, but that fell through, and I'm actually happy because it wasn't going to be for fun. Glad I get to meet y'all. So.
Yay.
It's the savageness in that for me.
I love that. All right. Well, we are here to talk about the recent episode of American Horror Story double feature, episode 8, titled Inside. So guys, what were y'all thoughts on this episode? How did y'all all feel?
I don't really care. Like, the excitement was over. But you know what I was very confused about? The guy with the blonde hair. Who is he? I thought he was the president.
Which one?
And he's not the president. So who is he?
Yeah, he is. You're talking about Dwight D. Eisenhower.
Yeah, but why is like the other guy that Sarah Paulson was talking to is the vice president, and then the other like tall skinny man they said is the president?
Oh, they did a time jump. So it's Eisenhower and then Nixon the president, and then when they did the time jump, it's Kennedy.
Oh, all right, okay. Because
that confused me too. No, me too. I got confused. That was gonna be my question, so I'm happy you brought that up, Chanise. Because I was just like, wait, what? I wasn't paying attention.
Google is an amazing thing because I was damn sure like I don't know.
Mike, that is a word. I was on Google a lot too because it was confusing. Like, and the dude that they got to play Nixon didn't look like Nixon to me.
No. Wait. The dude that played Nixon, was that the dude that was on well, not on, but in Nightbreed?
Oh my god, the one that played the forehead dude.
No, not him.
Oh,
the main dude. He just older. Hold on.
Oh, fine.
Let me find a picture, but y'all keep talking.
I didn't realize that was him. I was about to say that's crazy because the person that they got to do Nixon, once they put the prosthetics and stuff to enhance his features, he was given more, and no shade because I love her, Natalie Nunn. I was getting like huge Natalie Nunn vibes.
You know, I'm done.
I mean, it's a safe space.
Because when I think about Natalie Nunn, I think about that chin. I think about that chin.
Me too.
You're good. You're good.
I run LA.
I run LA. That laugh. I wish I can laugh like her. It's so fucking funny.
Oh,
her laugh is epic.
It is.
I can actually hear it now. She said it. It's like echoing in my mind.
I love it.
Hey, little one. Hey.
Right, let's see.
It's past her bedtime. She's showing off.
She want to talk.
You want to be a part?
Yeah.
No, this is not that. This is not it. She used to go to sleep. She wants to eat my popcorn and be in the camera.
All right, I'm looking for the picture now, so I'm gonna try to bring it up to y'all. Chanise, I'm sure you probably haven't seen Nightbreed, but
I feel like y'all need to just give me a list of things that I need to watch.
No, the list.
I got you.
The list you got to get is from the three of them, Mark, Bobby, and Mike. If I give you a list, you're gonna fight me because I'm gonna tell you to watch Amityville. It's About Time. Because I can't get over that film.
Wait, Amityville, It's About Time?
Yeah, it came out in 92. It's the best.
Like,
which one is that?
There's about 12 different Amityville movies.
And they all wrong.
Well, I was just looking at stuff about the history. Oh, Katie, she's one. I was just looking at stuff about Amityville because my cousin had did like for the month of Halloween or whatever she's doing. I guess like
she did what's his name?
She did Amityville.
She did Amityville, but she focused on what's his name?
Ronald, the one who killed his whole family. However, after hers went off, I just kind of left the YouTube on, and I kept getting all these videos about the history on Amityville. So first of all, I was scaring myself because I was in the car listening. I was like, oh shit. But
I did my 10th grade project. I did like a book report in 10th grade for that. And I got an A on the Amityville. Yeah. And it's funny because that same year, that's when the remake came out with the dude. What's his name?
Oh, Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds. Mm-hmm.
That was him.
Yeah.
The way that,
and I feel like I'm so used to him being funny.
He was good in that one.
He was good, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
What about the one that came out after that with like the girl? Remember? And it was like a daughter.
I don't remember that one.
It's a later one. Like if y'all look it up, it's about like this girl who just moved here. And
they was only saying white people in the school district, so that's a lie, and I wasn't watching it.
I have to look this up, but they were talking about working on a new one, and it was so bad that like
someone posted something about werewolves or something.
Yeah, I seen a werewolf.
That one looks good. That one looks good. That's not the one I'm talking about. I'm talking about this shit.
Are you talking about in the hood?
Amityville in the Hood?
Who's the cast on that? Because I swear, if that's the one they got black people in out of all.
It says Sean C. Phillips, D.T. Carney, Christopher Brian Gomez, Joshua Mumi, Pat Kuznada, Jennifer Nangles, and more.
And more. Oh, thank you, so random. Thank you. Yeah, with Bella Thorne. Yes, Bella Thorne. She was in the new Amityville.
Oh,
I like a brother or something in it, right? You have a brother in the movie.
Yes.
Well, I would love to go past the house because I just like doing creepy things like that.
That's where Michael's from.
Don't waste your time.
Oh, you went past?
There's just people that live in there. That's it.
I know. I heard they changed their address so people won't come.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought it would be like a historical place.
No, like in the movies, it looks like it's isolated from but it's literally just a house on the street with other houses.
Yeah, because I think they only show the back of the house in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
so that's not even like the house in the front look different. But when I was hearing all the videos, they changed like the windows and everything, so people went in. Come there.
Yeah. I still don't know what it is. If you're a true horror fan, you know.
Well, they had the whole people address on YouTube. They was like, they changed it from 112 to 108. I was like,
there you go.
The moment I see the windows, I know, like the iconic windows.
Right. But they said they changed them.
Oh.
So people went and come.
Which is weird because those windows are facing like the water. Because it's literally like it is on the water, like in the movies. I don't know. Because I rewatched that movie and I didn't remember that they were trying to blame it, like a lot of movies, on like native grounds and shit. Mm-hmm. So they were saying the Shinnecock tribe, which is not anywhere near Amityville. I just wanted to say that.
Oh, with the whole lady in the lake with the.
That's like 50 minutes. That's a 50-minute drive from Amityville, where Shinnecock is.
Yeah, it was a lot. Like they was going deep. I was like, all right, now I ain't answer all this.
Well,
for real.
The The only Amityville movie I truly, truly enjoy is Amityville Part 2, The Possession. That movie scared the shit out of me.
Wait, which one was that?
It pretty much tells the story about I think Ronald DeFay's family and stuff like that, but they just changed the names of the characters. You actually see him being possessed by this demon, and the demon looks a mess because it's like coming out of him, and then it's really good. The only problem I have with that movie is incest. There's a lot of incest involved in that. Like you got the brother and the sister, they got this weird relationship with each other, and then he's trying to sleep with her, and she's not trying to like push him off. So I'm just like, this is disgusting.
It's very.
I ain't never see that one.
It's very Flowers in the Attic.
Yes, pretty much that. So, but the scares are good. I used to be scared of that movie because the scares are really good.
I mean, nothing's more frightening than incest, so that sounds consistent.
Right?
Brian, how you see it is About Time, but not Possession. That was the one right before it.
Because I'm a man of taste. Okay?
I'm gonna watch that one. I'm gonna watch that one.
Basically, he's saying he ain't about to watch no incest.
Oh, yes, that's what I was saying.
Sure.
It's not in his class, okay? Incest is way below.
No, I can't say nothing because About Time is really, Chanise, it's really that. I mean, there's one point because it's about time means they're moving through time. It's Amityville with time travel.
Okay.
Yeah, just to give you an idea.
It's fun. I will say that movie's fun. I like it.
It is.
Yeah. I watched it for the first time maybe a few months ago because of you, Ryan. I'm just like, God.
I'm gonna watch it. And maybe I won't be scared of aliens tonight because last week, Michael.
Yes.
I don't have your number, so I didn't put you in the text. But
oh yeah, Chanise said it's scared. Yes, Katie, I will be seeing Halloween Kills. I'm seeing it Thursday. Actually, I'm hyped.
Yes.
I'm excited for it. I just want Michael to die already.
That's not going to happen on here, sweetie.
Well, I know that. You told me. But not you, Michael.
You mean Allison, right? You mean Allison, the granddaughter, right? You want her to die, not Michael.
No, Michael. Like, I'm tired.
You're tired of Michael?
No, like, I think for me, what always messed me up with Michael Myers is the whole play around with this time. Robert, I already know you explained it to me. Listen, he explained it to me. But
so many times
with them having all these different movies, it just messed with my head.
Oh, the timeline.
Oh, yeah, that's what bothers me.
Yeah.
As far as the movies themselves, they are good, but them timelines and people adding these extra movies and stuff really mess with me. Like, I'm the type of person, when I see something that's supposed to be the same thing, like, I need to know that, oh, yeah, that's still his sister in the third one, like it was in the second one.
Yeah.
You know, like, don't change it from his sister to now she the friend. And then, you know, like, I hate that. So I need to see it in the flow. I need the flow to be right.
Well, that's why they're doing the new ones to correct that, because and John Carpenter wanted.
These new ones have no connection to
only the first movie, because they didn't want, because John Carpenter didn't want Laurie and Michael to be related. When they did part 2, they made that connection of them being siblings, and that wasn't supposed to happen. And it was saying like, oh, that makes Michael less scary because he's not killing at random. He's only after his family members. Nobody's scared of that. So
that's true.
Listen. Do they ever say why he after her though? Like why he keep coming?
He's not after her now. Like this thing. He's
well now she after him.
Yeah, because he traumatized the shit out of her.
But like after all these years though, so I'm just everything else is obsolete except for the first one and then the last one and this one.
Yes.
Okay.
There you go. There you go.
Right. So when
he's not worrying about Laurie. She's worrying about him. He don't give a fuck about her. But when he sees her, he's like, "Oh, bitch, I remember you from 40 years ago. I got you." So
no, that nigga came to her house in the last one.
Well, they drove him to her house. He wasn't worried about her.
No, they didn't drive him there. Remember, he broke out of the ambulance thing, right?
No, the doctor wasn't over there. The doctor went to see them fight.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, he wanted to see them go at it. But he didn't live
That's
to see
sick.
it. Yeah, he was a mess. I'm happy they killed him.
But anyhow, Michael almost got abducted on a dark road last week. And I was very scared.
I'm laughing because I just imagine you just like really being scared driving.
I was so scared. It was so dark. And usually what I worry about are the deer. But I was not worried about that. All I could think about was aliens. And I just was like, you know what? I'm so scared.
What happened?
But how do y'all feel about this episode?
Yes.
I liked it. There was a huge plot hole in it. But that doesn't stop me from having a good time.
Right. I feel the same way. Brittany,
I just popped it and I put some of the seasoning on it that they have at the movie theater.
Ooh. Oh, you stole that seasoning?
Huh? No, they got it in the stores now.
I have to say, even if she did, why are you putting her on front street like that?
Because you stole that seasoning. No, but when you buy it, listen. When you buy it at the movie theater, though, you get to keep it.
Oh.
True. All right, yeah, let's get in with this episode, y'all.
Yes.
So, right. What was the plot hole? Because I actually did like the episode, but I didn't notice a plot hole.
The plot hole, I mean, the one that, and I could be wrong, keep in mind, I might have missed something. So, it would be obsolete to come and harvest them and put them back in. Like they did, when they just let them go free the first time. You already had them.
True.
It just kind of felt like a glaring oversight. I've never seen Lord of the Rings, but people talk about the major plot hole in that too. Like where, the bird or whatever, he could have just flew them the whole damn time. All that stuff.
Yeah.
So stuff like that. I think it's stuff that it's an accident. People are just not thinking about it. Because if you already got me up in the ship and you done probed me up and impregnated me, just keep me. Why let me go back for all the hoopla? I appreciate it.
So, sorry to cut you off, but they made it seem like the government is the ones who took them.
Yeah.
So basically the government is working with the aliens? I'm guessing?
For sure.
Okay.
They're the men in black. They're working with the aliens.
Oh, listen. When he was going to pull out the gun, you know what I thought he was going to pull out?
The little thing?
I swear he was about to erase her memory.
We are 90s people for real, because I felt the same way. I mean, they set it up like that on purpose, I think.
They did.
They had to. I swear he was about to be like, because he all answer her name, such and such, such and such. You talking to such and such, he gonna go. I swear he was about to say shit.
If they would have done that, I would have been done.
I'd have been okay with it. I probably would have got the biggest laugh ever. But
me too. Like it's so corny, but it would have been a good corny for me.
Yeah. So Random said, I like Troy this episode. Sis was giving shade and asking facts like, where's the baby coming out of?
Yeah, we were talking about that. We were talking about that.
Mm-hmm.
The baby coming out.
He was like, fuck this, I ain't eat nothing.
Right.
Where's the baby coming out? Tell me now.
Right.
He's the only one that made sense. Because like I'm like, yeah, like you're not about to abduct me and then I'm just gonna like be passive. Like I have to fight for my chance to get out of this.
Right.
Too bad at the same time. I feel like at the same time if I'd done that, I think that because I'm in their territory, so they might put me somewhere and I might never see my friends.
My guy, you already captured and pregnant. What more can go
True.
on?
They could probably get me out of here and kill me. At least
they probably gonna do that anyway. You see, Ursula done told them she's been there for like 30 years.
Right, but she would have got.
She on the annual plan having a baby.
But they're not gonna kill you.
Calico.
They want the baby. They want the little baby, so they may not kill you. But you still can act up because I would assume they're going to kill me anyway. So, because people would talk about this otherwise if it's been happening.
Right. Like, oh, I got abducted by aliens. I had a baby. They sent me back.
People have been saying shit for a while about aliens. So maybe we're supposed to assume that those people who were making claims were abducted, impregnated, and got out somehow.
Yeah.
my thing is, I think they just taking them to impregnate them, erase their memory, and they just don't fucking remember, and they just don't know.
Y'all.
So I think Troy is putting himself in bigger danger by reacting that way. Like, I get it. I probably would feel the same way, but when I'm in a territory that's like I'm unfamiliar with, I'm just going to try my best to remain calm because I don't want to get into bigger trouble.
I mean, that's true, I guess. But the other one, the little doctor girl, was getting on my nerves. Okay? I thought she wasn't getting on my nerves. Ruby. Was that her name? Or which one was she?
One?
She was Ruby in American Horror Stories, but in this one.
She was getting on my nerves because, like, she like, oh my God. Like, she whispering everything like, listen, I think that. Like, sis, come on now. Like, y'all already captured.
Right.
What's the secret? Like, why is you out here whispering and all this other stuff? Like,
because they don't know where they're at, so they're trying to be like
discreet about it.
Chanise, they will get you out of here real quick.
Okay,
I know.
If all four of us was impregnated in the thing, y'all can like, Chanise, shut the fuck up, because I'm Troy.
So here's the thing: if I was impregnant with y'all or whatever, I would be the first to die for only one serious reason, despite the obvious reason. Shut up, Bobby. Because I would harm the baby. Like, y'all not gonna get a baby about me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because y'all not telling me what's gonna come out of.
You're gonna hold the hostage.
I'm harming the baby.
He gonna be locked up. He's gonna be like, where is Ryan?
Right.
I'm gonna be gone, baby.
Ryan is in the dungeons. They done took him. He's stabbing himself in the stomach. Chanise throwing her pills around.
Wait, did they induce labor because he was acting up? Like, I was like, why is he going to labor?
Yes, right.
Think about that.
And then why him first and not everybody else?
Yeah,
because they all got pregnant at the same time. They do date the same.
If they don't explain that they induced it, that's another plot hole. Not to be funny, because like, you're right. Like, you snatch old girl up, and then now that don't add up.
Yeah,
no,
y'all. My biggest disappointment, and I know that this is at the end, but I just gotta say it. That the chemist didn't come back as the chemist.
Oh, I agree.
That was my biggest disappointment. I disliked seeing her as that alien.
I like the look.
I don't care about the look. I wanted her to be the chemist, and I wanted her to be. She should have been one of the damn chemists on that ship. They read the room wrong. They got her.
Still is the chemist.
Can I add on to that, Chanise, by saying I would have been okay if when she pulled the mask off, if it turned out to just be the chemist. And your effect, Bobby, I am happy with the look. The look looks great.
The look looks good.
I do want the chemist. I agree. Like, it felt like, and we talked about this a little bit last week, it felt like maybe she has something to do with, I mean, she worked for the government, and the government is in cahoots with the alien. It's like a natural transition. So
Random said, she says you're one and done, and Troy said, what does that mean? And Calico said, Calico was looking like child. Calico was, I mean, she's been there, so she know what's up.
Is Calico based on a historical person? Because since she was talking to Steve Jobs,
I
was Googling that. I could not find anything on Calico. I was just finding, because I Googled Calico Vegas.
Me too.
Shows in the 60s, and I just got like landmarks and locations and shit out of her.
Let me tell y'all, I ain't even pay attention to her not one bit if I seen it was her. Because I don't care.
You really don't like her.
I do not. And why would they put her in there with her little bouffant?
Chanise don't see her at all. You don't feature her.
The only part that I got was that she was on the annual plan, and I thought that was really funny for what
that was. The annual plan. Can I get on a semi-quarterly? And
like, she was happy to be on the annual plan too. Like, what?
Like, she's on the annual plan, but the pregnancies don't last that long. So she comes in, she does it. Do they let her go? Well, no, because she doesn't age.
Right.
I mean, it felt like what they're trying to say is, like, if you can give kids, they just don't let you go. You just keep giving birth. And then if you're one and done, that's just alluding to obviously like it's because you couldn't host a child, so you don't ever get your freedom. They don't let you go.
So, and she didn't state what the annual plan was. She could have to give her 4 kids a year, you know. So
I would have been acting up like Troy too if you giving me Jello cubes as food.
And what was in there? Caterpillars?
Like, right. I was like, what the fuck?
It looked like eyelashes, caterpillars.
What is going on?
Caterpillars.
I'm like, what?
Oh God, it was literally. I mean, it looked delicious before I saw the stuff in it. Like I'd have definitely been fucking that stuff up.
There's always room for Jello.
They would have been like, oh, he wanted to stay. My only type of Jello that I'm eating is if it got alcohol in it.
Hey,
really?
Who said it didn't? Maybe the green one was like, you know, tequila, and then the orange one was like vodka. Hey.
Yes, Evan. Evan said the Jello cubes remind me of American Horror Story Apocalypse. Remember they were eating those like those Jellos?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
They were.
Maybe there's maybe that's a nod. It's not. I'm sorry.
Yeah. My theory, y'all. Remember, I was sad. I was going off last week talking about, you know, these kids being an alien and the being from asylum.
You set yourself up for failure. Okay.
You know, the season's not over.
It's 2 episodes left, Robert. Give it up.
No, but that's the thing. I think these are the aliens from Asylum. I feel like it is. I feel like this is the episode that
Watch me be right. Watch me be right.
I hope you are. For the guy's sake, I hope one of us are right. I don't care which one of us. I hope one of us are right. Because I'm disappointed because that chemist thing was really getting me excited. Like I really thought that would have been a dope connection.
Yeah. It doesn't mean we won't get a chemist at some. Well, it's only 2 episodes left.
Yeah.
But because really, you can tell it's her, but it could be somebody else. She could come back as another character.
Well, listen, if Eli don't come out as her sidekick, then I don't know how they're gonna please me up to this point.
So Randall said it ties back to Red Tide because of what she said that maybe finding a pill to make her live longer.
Oh, you know something? You know what I think about the pill and how it plays into everything?
What?
I think it's simple. I think that ending that we see of all that chaos and shit where we was literally tearing each other apart. That's what was supposed to happen. Because if you remember that alien or whatever, it's kind of hinting that, oh, this is a new hope for our giant species to kind of whatever. It's easy to destroy humans. Our egos are out of control. If you give the egotistical human the black pill, it's going to end how they ended Red Tide. I think that's what it is.
But see, they were saying give new hope to their planet, not ours.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, okay. I think that's what they mean. They're the black pill is a means to our destruction, whereas the stuff that they're doing in this season is a means to them maybe trying to do something with that opportunity where it arises.
Okay, got you.
It's interesting though. So if they take 5,000 people from the 50s and they do that every year, I'm not sure how many people actually successfully give birth, but I'm trying to think how many people that would be today that are half human, half alien walking around and help. Essentially, it's a population in itself. So I do think that they're trying to off regular humans and just kind of just spreading around their hybrid.
Yeah, because what they all gonna look like the chemist did.
Oh, they probably would. And the funny thing is, if you do have a situation like what y'all are talking about, right? Let's say that from the 5,000, they successfully cultivate a few of them hybrids. Can those hybrids produce offspring else? There's still some testing that needs to be done.
Right.
There was something else. Steve Jobs was in this. So I was like, because then in my head, I was thinking about the pills and talented people. I was like, are they giving people pills or they're pregnant to get talented, whatever, so that they're and this is an outlandish one, but like the hybrids are talented because they want to be the more talented race, the more superior race.
Oh, that's
so to keep producing more time. Yeah. Oh, okay. I like that.
Juicy as fuck.
I don't know. Just,
I think you might be onto something, because would any of us be surprised if it turned out, theoretically, right, that Steve Jobs was on the black pill? Like, probably not.
Yeah,
like,
I wouldn't be surprised. That sounds like a good, concept.
Yeah. No.
Because they are responsible for technological advances from the 50s up and down. And they were going to give it to the Russians if Eisenhower didn't agree to the treaty.
Right.
They were going to go to the Russians.
Let's talk about how Sarah Paulson was the alien, okay?
Wow.
Because I knew it. I just knew something was up with her when she kept pushing him, like, oh, do what it is they want. Don't let the Russians get this. You ain't weak. Like, she just was coming for my man, okay?
Oh, yeah.
So when she was in the kitchen doing her little fudge.
Yes.
And her voice done changed. I was like,
I got my life. I did live for that part.
That was my scene. Like, I love that scene. Like, because he turned around like, what? Like, you done messed up. You done knocked the fudge down. You yelling at me.
Yes.
And they just was like, she's still in here, but I'm just letting you know that we got you by the balls, basically.
Yes.
So.
And they're still trying to do deals, because I get the sense that they could really do this by force if they wanted to.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering why they're trying to like do it peacefully.
They said it real quick. Like, it went by like in a blip when the first host that was floating with the guys in the conference room or whatever, she kind of made a statement that I didn't think, because I thought the same thing. She basically said there's a lot of like viruses and stuff that is on Earth that they don't really understand. And so it would be easier for it to be an amiable situation.
So basically they need them to let them know basically who is who and who got what or whatever, like who can be a host basically. Okay.
And they don't want a War of the Worlds situation, I guess, where they die because they don't have an immune system to deal with us.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because what was it in War of the Worlds? It wasn't the common cold, was it, that killed them? I can't remember. It's been too long.
I can only remember the remake. I think it was just, it was something that we could fight.
I forgot what it was.
Yeah, it's been too long. But like it's like some of the stuff, and the funny thing is that's dark. Because when you think about regular history, that's how it was when colonizers came over and did what they did with the Native Americans.
Yeah.
So biological warfare is real. Like you can easily give a communicable disease to somebody who doesn't have the immunity, and it will really do damage.
Right.
Yes. Evan said, "I'm excited to see Cody Fern in the next episode."
Yeah, he's in it. He's in it. Y'all know I never watched the promo for the next.
Yeah, he's in the next one.
Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah,
I
feel like he always delivers. So it's not off subject, but I laughed at this. I seen a tweet where they said the girl that plays Ruby, I forgot her name in this one, but they said that she was going to be new Jessica Lange of American Horror Story.
Can they don't do that? Don't disrespect grandma like that.
Who was?
Right, Mike. Wait, Mike, your name says Mamie Eisenhower. I just know.
Are you just realizing that?
I hope to one day be like a 50s housewife. The way she was talking, her the inflection in her voice, it was so dramatic. I loved every second.
I like her. I just think it's Sarah Paulson. Like, she does it. Like,
she kills it.
However, let's get back to this with somebody disrespectfully too. Because who gonna be grandma?
If anybody,
it need to be.
What's her name? Kaylee Gerber or something like that.
Not her.
Yeah, Kaylee.
If anybody's going to take over that level. I'm just going to call her the Supreme. It needs to be either Lily or Sarah.
I agree, 100%.
And they killed her early again.
Yes. The alien done popped out. That was how it did not work. The baby girl couldn't hold it.
It seemed like with her pregnancy, and her characters is a means to an end. Like for real, man.
Well, at least she got to have the baby and hold it in the last part.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. So Random said these are two different aliens. Marilyn's experience was them giving her a toy. These aliens are not the ones in the asylum because they are not bringing people back.
Wait, bringing people back? When you say bringing people back, I wonder what they mean.
Like the ones in this, they're not bringing people back, but in the asylum, they brought them back.
Yeah.
That's what I'm guessing.
I thought like when Kit and what was the other name? It was Kit and what?
I don't remember her name either. But which girl? The one he met in the asylum?
Yeah.
Wait, no, because it was just Kit. I'm sorry. Because Kit was the only one between all of them that kept coming back, like going and coming back, right?
It was his girlfriend that they abducted in the first one.
Yeah.
I mean, the first episode. And then when he got with the other girl, they killed her off and she was abducted. And then they both came back pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they had normal babies.
Yeah.
And then what happened to them? Like, what happened to them too, though?
Tamar, hey. What's up, Gail?
What happened to the two women?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Because I feel like at the end it was just the kids and Evan.
Yeah.
It may not be the same aliens.
I mean, it's very possible there are different types of aliens on the show.
Unless they took them back.
I kind of feel like I feel like this is just my personal theory. Despite Bobby. Bobby, you gave like very Austin Powers to you. Yeah, baby. And then like sink down into but I feel like my personal theory, I still think it's the aliens. I think they're gonna just drop something that's gonna like explain it. I don't know.
I hope.
Yeah, I guess it might be wishful thinking then.
Tim said Francis Conroy. You know,
was that her name? Francis?
That's she played Belle Noir.
Yes.
Yeah. I always forget her name. I gotta put some respect on her name because I love her.
Yeah, she's an OJ. She's been since the first season.
And played a damn good
role. To take over for Grandma? Yes. I'm confused. Why are we talking about her?
I guess. I'm assuming so. I guess that's Tima's preference.
Myrtle Snow is still iconic. She can do it, I think.
She is, but I don't think she could be a Jessica Lange. I just don't. I don't know. She don't give me those vibes.
Just give her some stockings, show a little cleavage. I think she can do it.
Not the stockings.
A little decolletage.
Evan told us the two girls was named Alma and Grace. There's
another Alma. We was trying to say.
Oh.
That's Evan. You have won. I don't know.
You can get a shot of Henny as long as you got it at home.
No, you can't unless y'all giving it to him. No, he can't.
Unless he got it, as long as he got it at home.
Oh, true.
So Randall said, bringing people back because it sounds like when she said one and done, you did the asylum, mom got shot. Huh?
Well, because what I was about to call it Calypso. Calico? What's
Calypso? That name is everything, first of all.
Calypso. Come on.
She was saying one and done as in like
is there a Marvel character named Calypso?
Yeah.
I was thinking of what's in Naomi Harris from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Okay.
Oh, child. I got a story about that movie later. I'm gonna tell y'all after. It's very inappropriate.
Oh. I love the appropriate stuff. Okay.
Very
said one and done as if some people can give birth and live, and some people it's a wrap.
That could be because it can be just like what happened to what's her name? Lily.
Yeah.
She basically was the one and done because she had it. I mean, the baby was still alive before they killed it, but it killed her coming out. So
that's a good catch.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be men that were just one and done, but I forgot that she was there too.
Yeah, because remember they was like this host didn't work out, like basically. So
what I think is like fascinating about that, it lets me know something that I think is really cute about this season, as long as they don't mess it up. This idea that we can be as it like not we as in humans, but like whatever this advanced race is, they can be as advanced as they want to be. Like even as far as suspended animation, where people aren't aging in this little whatever they found, right? But it doesn't matter. You can't play God. You can't create life. It doesn't matter. So like,
right,
like there's always going to be a problem because it kind of reminds me of Frankenstein, right? Like this idea that you're trying to make life and that's inherently what the fuck up is. You can't do that. Mm-hmm. You can be as advanced as you want to be, but it ain't happening.
It's something crazy because I couldn't read fast enough, but when what's his name? Nixon was like reading the dossier, the thing that Mammy showed him.
Yeah.
I saw something that said Adam and Eve on there. And I have to go back and read it. So I was like, could this not be the first time they've come here? Maybe they've been here before. Maybe we are not from this planet to begin with. I don't know. I have to go back and try to read it.
See, that brings me back to that whole Prometheus thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
when they created us.
Oh, child, my fans are baby. Because like, what if maybe it's an allegory? Because think about like, isn't like the chemist giving you the black pill, like the serpent giving you the apple, baby?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Read that.
Oh, why'd you do this, Michael? You know, where there's nothing. Like, I don't know why you did this.
I gotta go back and read it because I was like,
started something.
A lot of information. Right. I can go back and try to read what I can.
Cool, child.
I love that.
Let me hit this drink one more time. Hold up.
Why Earth of all places? Y'all come here with all this advanced shit. What is it about Earth that is so special that you would come here?
The manifesto of alien conspiracists is our resources. It's simple. Like we're so nubile and young. We have hella resources. They've exhausted theirs. They need us.
And they said their planet is dying, I think, or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I wonder what happened on their planet for them to start to distinguish, you know?
The same shit we doing. They burned their down with the industrial period and fucking global warming. And by the time it went in, it was too late.
They probably were so because they gave us technology in the 50s to increase electricity or how quickly it travels by like 3 times.
You know what they were talking about? Emilio clocked it. Fiber optics. That's what was inside that box. That was fiber optics. In the
50s.
That's nuts. There are several theories that angels and aliens are the same thing because they are.
I believe it. That brings me back to Midnight. But no, never mind. I can't tell y'all.
No spoilers. I haven't seen
I know, so I'm gonna shut up.
I'm gonna binge that all tonight. I'm not going to sleep.
Bobby, you were mad frozen. I knew you were, but I was trying to keep it cute because I was like, maybe he's just reading.
You know, I thought he was real focused on this conversation. That's what I thought.
No, my damn internet is acting stupid. My bad.
Like, he's just letting us take over. Okay.
You said let's what say again?
My bad.
Huh? What'd you say?
What'd you say, Chanise? I didn't catch it. What'd you say?
I said I just thought that he was letting us take over.
Oh, child! I thought you said his drink took over, and I was about to throw my. Fucking child.
What you drinking on, Robert?
Yes.
You about to say about?
Yeah,
I'm just drinking. I'm just drinking fruit punch and vodka. That's it. I just put vodka and stuff.
Because now, like, I feel like I always gotta have a drink. Like, I feel like Michael and Ryan done set the level. Like, yes, because y'all always come through with the drinks, okay? And
first, these are libations, not drinks.
Thank you.
So I feel like I always gotta come through with something. Like my first thing when I got in the house was, oh, let me get my drink. Like I was thinking, like, what I'm a drink.
I do stay getting what Mariah call them splashes because like because when Emilio's sister called the other day, she was on speakerphone and she didn't know I could hear her. And she was like, "Is Ryan drunk yet?" And I was like, "Is this a sign? Is this a sign from the younger sister?" Keep in mind, I was like, "Is this a sign from the universe?" I was like, "Damn!" And I was in the middle of drinking, so I was like, "Damn!" Like,
not yet.
Maybe about at least about 4 of them, more of them, and then maybe I'll feel something. But other than that, baby, no, I'm okay.
Okay.
All right.
So Random said, I meant to say that in Asylum, I think Amma or Grace, one of them got shot and the other went to jail for it.
Okay. Thank you so Random, because
is that what happened?
I didn't know what that last when you posted it. So Random, I'm so sorry, I didn't know what you were saying. So thank you for that.
I'm about to go and watch the last, because it's the second to last episode. Like, I'm about to go and just watch that.
It would be worth it, honestly. Asylum is amazing. Like, it's not a task to rewatch that. How many episodes was it? Do y'all remember? It's been too long.
I don't remember.
I think 12.
Bobby, your memory be good, so I'm pretty sure it was 12 then. I just don't remember.
I think it's 12 because I know the first 2 seasons they had like long ass episodes, like a lot of episodes, but then they started getting lazy and giving us 8.
Yeah, the first 2 seasons they had it together.
Well, you were one off. It's 13. Like, you were really close.
Oh, they had it together. So I think what they need to do is add
they had it together for Coven as well. They had it together for Coven and Roanoke.
Because they be playing.
They landed those planes, baby. Back in the day, they landed those planes.
Oh, they were low-key did some stuff. I was like, are they? So the Kennedy assassination was related to him about to expose the fact that there are aliens.
Oh yeah. I noticed.
I was like, in my head, I was like, so how many other things in our history are they going to? In this universe, are we saying were impacted by the aliens being here?
Right. Because that make you think, like, was this stuff, like, really impacted by...
I mean, yeah. To be honest, like, once again, that manifesto I keep talking about, alien conspiracy theorists believe that when Roswell happened, there was this boom in technology.
Yeah.
And that's where microwaves came from, and that's where cell phones came from. Like,
and that's why they started talking... They started talking about their microwave oven.
He said 30 seconds. I was like, 30 seconds can't cook shit. What is that?
Yes, because I was like, they gotta still be frozen. Talking about this meatloaf smell good. Or Salisbury steak or whatever they was eating.
I already don't fuck with meatloaf like that. So I'm talking about that. I said what I'm just saying.
Listen, I love meatloaf, okay? It's so weird. My boyfriend hates it. He was like, "You can cook anything, but please do not cook me a loaf of meat."
That's what's. I mean, my mom used to make meatloaf, and I used to like it. But my mom literally used to make liver and Brussels sprouts taste amazing. Like child. Like,
oh, that's one thing I
can't do liver.
I can't do liver. Only my mother. I mean this. Like, literally, she was smother them motherfuckers. Oh, mother freakers.
Yeah, that's. I was gonna say, as long as you doctor it up to a point where it's like the seasonings and the flavor and it's more.
With liver for me, it's the texture.
I'm about to text her real quick. No, I'll wait because she'll really cook it, and y'all know. And then I'm gonna have trouble.
Oh look, he gonna say meatloaf is just a big burger.
Not fine.
It's not because the meatloaf be having gravy.
Yes, meatloaf be popping. What are you talking about?
Yo, listen.
Y'all are giving me too much. We talking about meatloaf and these aliens.
Oh, your mom was the goat because guess what? My mom said you're gonna eat that.
Right?
You're eating that.
Okay. I was gonna call you spoiled, but that's disrespectful. That's actually nice that you were able to get a separate meal because I would have loved to.
My mom would have been like, "You're eating this, or you're going to be hungry."
I mean, it must have been less kids in your house tomorrow. Like, because if it's like hella kids, I'm not cooking 4 or 5 meals. If one of y'all like I don't want it, then the rest of y'all gonna start doing that shit. It's an anarchy.
Yeah.
No, my mom didn't give a fuck. It was just 2 of us, me and my sister, and we ate what she cooked.
Yes,
hamburger helper, weekly spaghetti.
Right.
Speaking of kids. Like, we're all kids. Someone said this like 20 minutes ago, and it resonated with me. Where did the damn child go from the beginning? Did something happen to him? I don't remember.
Remember the alien was inside of him and his head exploded.
Wait,
I must have blinked. I did not. I don't remember that. So
Wait, the little boy
exploded inside in front of the mom, and she started screaming.
Wait, I don't remember that.
I don't remember that. I just saw really high mommy or some shit, and then it. Well, I don't know.
You don't remember?
I'm assuming it had to happen because if they went from that body to the other one, his head probably did explode. Because
the alien was talking inside of him first, talking to her, and she all like, "What? What's going on?"
I remember that part.
And then his head exploded.
I don't remember that.
They need to take this stuff up.
Can y'all look back at it just in case I'm wrong?
I will look back. I will check again.
I don't remember that.
I think the Antichrist has something to do with it because his voice was heard when the alien left Mary's body. Oh, and he's supposed to come back as Valiant. That is fucking good. That's fucking good because I caught that. Not that it was the Antichrist voice. To give you your credit where due, I didn't catch that, but I noticed that the voice switched, and I was like, okay, and I just let it go. But damn,
right.
All right.
Wait, I didn't catch that. So is Cody coming back as Michael?
I was wondering.
That would turn that role. Can he wear that same outfit?
I loved him as Mike. Like after Michael, like I don't care. I don't want to see him nowhere else. Like Michael was his thing for me. Like he did that well.
It was perfect. It was perfect casting. And like, and this isn't shade on him because I do like him a lot as an actor, but like to be honest, when they do the American Horror Story treatment with him, where they give him other roles, I don't get that same Lily Rabe effect where he's like owning each role he's taking. And it's not shade. It's just that first casting was so spot on. I don't want to see him as anything else.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's unfortunately for me, roles that have like the actor or actress like really nail it kind of stick with me, so that's just who they are. So like that's why I'm just
my question to y'all out of the whole cast of American Horror Story, what is their best role that they played in this throughout this series? So like for instance, Sarah Paulson, who was your favorite character that she played?
Oh, Bobby, this is
you know what, that's hard. Can we pick people that's going as well?
Sarah Paulson, to me, it's a toss-up between two. No, actually, I have an answer because I was going to say it's between Lana or Karen. But I can't believe I'm saying this. I love Lana so much, but it's Karen. Karen was such a strong role for her.
She was.
Yeah.
But I kind of think that I like her as the new Supreme.
That was also good.
Because I feel like seeing her in that dominant role, not to say that she don't ever have a dominant role, but to see her in that dominant role like that, like she played the bitch, but she was a Karen bitch. Like she was a bitch when she needed to be. And I like that. So I think that one Karen was good because I feel like Karen got me a lot emotionally on that part one. Yeah. So for me, it would have to be between,
which is crazy because that's not even a full season. She was only on like 3 or 4 episodes.
She probably was the best actress in that part.
Yeah, agreed.
And she had the fewer scenes.
Yeah. Her scenes were not.
But just that last episode alone that she was in was like
perfect. I like her screaming in cult every episode, like crying and screaming.
She annoyed me on there. She annoyed me because she ain't like nothing. She had all those phobias and all that stuff.
That's a good question.
But she came through at the end. She got her girlfriend back. She said, "Fuck love. I'm poisoning your ass, bitch," and she came out on top. And she was like, she came out as
snap. The girl wasn't on it. I gotta watch Cult again. That was not one of my favorites, but I'm gonna watch it over.
Yeah, there's some moments on there that's pretty cool.
I keep watching like my favorite ones over, and did y'all see where they said like people with anxiety do that? Watch the same movies and shows over because it's like a comfort thing.
I mean, I'm saying it real like, oh, of course. When I mean, I didn't know that, to be honest, but you saying it resonates because like I have anxiety issues, and like that's something I literally do. I watch the same shit over and over again.
I do too.
Nostalgia, so.
Like I'll literally watch full seasons, like the whole series of stuff over and over. And that's why when y'all mention all these movies, really I ain't see a lot of them because I watch my same stuff that that's familiar and comforting to me.
That's well, I guess that makes sense actually because it's about comfort.
Yeah, because they said like what's going to happen, like you know what I mean. Like I don't know, because I even read the same books over, and people think that's weird because I'll read like one book I read like 3 times, and people like like what's going to happen. But I'm like,
good.
I don't reread usually because like my reading list is so long, but I want to reread, so I can relate to that. Like because I love stories. So if I had one book I would reread though, it'd be The Alchemist. That book changed my life. It changed my life. Like I'm looking at it right now, like on my bookshelf. Like I mean, I am going to reread it. That's a book I think I would read once a year. To be honest,
I gotta read that. I need a new book anyways. But you know which book was really really good to me? It's called Tumbling. And it was
goodbye.
It's oh my goodness, I gotta get her name. I'll text it to you.
Yeah, please do. I love books.
It's just basically like it's like back in the day. I don't know if it was like the 50s. It's somewhere far back in the day, but it's based in South Philly. And it's when they like started to gentrify it. And it's like this whole storyline. It's basically like this lady that's trying to save her community. But I read that book like legit like 4 times. I love it. And every time I read it, it's just so interesting to me. And I find new little parts that's like, oh, dang, like, I don't know. That was really good. And I really, really loved Girl on the Train. Like, I don't know why. I really, really like that.
Was that a movie after?
It was a movie after. And I'm the type of person, I don't look at the movies. If I read the book first, I won't look at the movie because I feel like they never do good.
Okay.
However,
I saw that deviate was Hellraiser. Like I've said this before. I think the Hellraiser movie is better than Hellbound Heart for me. And I know that's controversial. I know a lot of people love that book. But if they do their research, Clive Barker didn't really care about the book too much. He knew he wanted it to be a movie. He knew that. So he wrote the book in intention to get to the movie at some point. And it felt that way. And Hellbound Heart is good. So this is not
in Books of Blood. Is that what that's in?
It's not in Books of Blood. It's like a standalone novel. And it's like it's brochure length. It's like 300, 400 pages. Brochure length. Like, and it's good. It's a great book. Like Clive Barker is an amazing writer. But I just like the movie better, personally.
Yeah, I would love to read the Game of Thrones books. And I know it's a lot of them, but I'm a big Game of Thrones fan. And
I told them last week.
I really am.
Because they got House of Dragons coming out.
Oh my goodness! Did you see the teaser? I seen that. But I was just so disappointed at that last season that they gave us. And I'm pretty sure that the last season came out so bad because there was no book for it. Everything else had a blueprint. Yeah. The last season was the only one that didn't have a book. So I'm like, well, if it was good like that, then maybe I'll just like read the books.
Is there a book for House of Dragons yet? Or no, it's still the same? Like they're just...
I don't think so. Okay. I'm not
sure. I think that's the thing that people are like always waiting for. What's his name? J.R.R. Martin or something like that?
Oh, George R.R. Martin. Yeah.
There we go. They're like waiting for him to like push out other books, but it's like...
But I hear that he had a hand in the shows, like, helping them with the writing. But because he even offered
the lack of Black people, yes, that would explain.
Yes, right.
And other people.
Say it again. Say it again.
But he even offered the 2 guys who wrote it or whatever, like, I'll help write with y'all if y'all keep it going.
And Emily Blunt would be good on the American Horror Story. I'm sorry, but go ahead.
Yes,
she would burn that motherfucker down.
She would be good, yeah. Because Girl on the Train was good, and That was the only movie, I promise you, the only movie that was exactly like the book. Like when I say word for word, I would have thought
you
that
make me read this book, Chanise. You don't know what you're doing.
Listen,
I don't play.
It was really that good. And these are just like I'll just it was just a random book that I picked up because what I'll do is I'll just go on Amazon and be like, oh, that look good, and I'll just get it.
That's me.
And I was like, oh, this is good. Like I was like,
is it Paula Hawkins?
Huh?
Paula Hawkins?
I think so.
Okay, perfect.
I thought you said Paula Patton. I was like,
I would not read that book.
No. Art said books were so much better as a kid, but every now and then I find a good adult movie.
Adult novel. Ooh, you know what I do?
Adult novel. I said movie. Bracket movie.
Oh,
sorry, y'all.
Oh, books were so much better as a kid. But
yeah, for sure.
Some sex messages are so much better than porn videos. I would tell you, those work for me way more.
I don't know, cause I really liked 50 Shades, but those movies were trash. I read all 3 books, and with my better judgment, I watched the movies. I said I was not going to do it, and they messed up. I was upset. I said, "Who wrote this? Like, who did this movie?"
There are some things that they can't put on, I guess, on screen. I haven't read. So
they shouldn't have put it on because in the books you can kind of create your own man. Like the way they describe Christian in the books, it wasn't giving him like just this one.
Yeah,
I don't know, like one nationality or just one. I don't know. You could create your own man and everything. Like the books were good.
Yum. I mean, yeah, that's crazy.
No, yum is right.
Oh, yeah, Marilyn Monroe was in this.
Yeah, she was. Yeah.
Oh, was she at the table with
She was laid up with KFK. She was laid up.
Yeah, for a second I was like, hold up, is this Marilyn? I forgot that they had.
She was.
I was like, okay, they're being shady, but okay.
Good for I think Marilyn might be an alien. She's actually still alive,
or she just wasn't a one and done.
Oh, she could be.
And they were watching her through a teddy bear. So it makes me think like Teddy Ruxpin could have been a thing that the aliens gave us and shit like that.
Is it Teddy Ruxpin?
Yeah, like the little teddy bears that were like popular in the 80s and 90s.
Oh, I'm not familiar with Teddy Ruxpin.
So like you could trickle down from technology to toys as well. So they're spying to see, I guess, which people they want to get.
Oh yeah,
that would make sense because because like I guess like people who get abducted, like when you hear like the real testimonies, they feel like they're chosen. That's consistent. That's very consistent. They feel like they're cherry picked, and so it would be consistent that they'd been watched before.
And that's what she said.
Oh y'all.
That's what the chemist said.
Y'all about to make me start covering the red dot on my TV. Okay.
Chanise, can I tell you something right now? So you should. Because like there was this viral video / picture. Like, and y'all can Google it after this because this is some real shit. So one day, I always forget people's names, but the dude from Facebook, the main dude, what's his name?
Mark Zuckerberg.
Thank y'all. One day he was just doing like a random thing. And he had his MacBook and he was just talking and he had like a strip of like, duct tape over his. This is Mark Zuckerberg. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and so people started like having an open dialogue and people who were in the know said there are, and you can Google this, there are several accounts of Ring cameras, like from doorbells, in-home systems, like MacBooks, all the cameras that are in our lives. Like there are several reported cases. They're easily hackable. Easily. There was even this one like white woman who the dude had like captured a video of her like fucking her husband, and like he was basically blackmailing her and was like, if you don't give me X amount of money, I'm gonna release all these videos and stuff. And she just let him do it because it was like at least
this money hoe.
Yeah.
Y'all Google.
Well, I seen that and they had hacked the baby monitor and they was like talking to the kid.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I saw those too. And it's happened multiple times. The one I saw, Chanise, the little girl, thank God she was so smart. She told her parents because the dude literally was like, hey, friend, look, what's going on? Like, and trying to like be sweet to her. And she was like, fuck this. She went to her parents.
Through the monitor, somebody was.
Yes. It's easy.
Wait, Is that the same one? Is that the same one where they was playing that Insidious song? Well, that Tiny Tim song through the baby monitor.
But
that's
one of the reasons. Call me crazy, but I do not have baby monitors.
Yeah, that's scary.
I will never buy them, especially the Wi-Fi ones. Now, maybe the ones where I can plug them in, then I'll get that. But the ones that's connected to Wi-Fi are the ones that's hackable. I'm not getting that.
Yeah. So. And there's reported cases. So the girls who act like, oh, it won't. No, girl, they do it, and it has happened. And there's a dossier. And you in it, you tab 3 like shit. Like they got pictures of me up there probably too, singing the Madonna back in the day. I used to love Madonna when I was 5.
Let me tell you, my boyfriend grandmom, she covered her little red dot and everything. She got like a candle that sit in front, and like one day I'm just like asking why she got that, and she was like, "Listen, baby, because they're looking." I'm like, okay.
When ghoulish turns off, this thing goes like, and that's it. I don't leave this shit up so they can see me. Right. No, that kind of
this made me think of when we were watching House of Wax, and we were getting those ads on Tubi, but everybody's was different based on, I guess, what they may have spoken about in front of the TV or searched.
Yeah.
So I was like, maybe they are looking through the or listening through the television or something.
I mean, they got to be hacking us some type of way, because you can't tell me it's just cookies the reason why I thought about a blue dress and now this blue dress is coming up.
Right.
That ain't no cookies.
But see, that type of intelligence, it would, if theoretically, that's why, to be honest with y'all, this season of American Horror Story for me is very frightening. I'm not gonna lie. It's probably the scariest season for me so far. And I know that sounds like probably a stretch, but I believe this idea that like the government is in cahoots with entities that we don't fucking understand.
I do too. Definitely.
And I've personally encountered shit like what we're all kind of alluding to, our technology listening to us and using those cookies to cater the marketing experience to us. That is not all they're using that stuff for. And believe you me, if shit really hit the fan, anyone can find you. Like your phones now know who you are, like just by scanning you. And a lot of this stuff is considered like conspiracy theory type shit, but that's real. The fact that I can pick my phone up and unlock it with my
fingerprint,
technology. And Amazon even has like really cool technology now that I think is great, to be honest, but it's also frightening to think about, where if people are walking on the street, and I know y'all heard about this already, they tested it like in San Francisco, it can actually scan everyone walking by it. And like it can create information they know who you are if you're in their database.
Listen,
I'm just saying, man.
They do got some crazy stuff coming up, because at like the hospital, I'm like getting a new job or whatever, and they building a new hospital, but they got it where as though when you walk into a patient's room, all of your information along with your picture will come up on that patient's TV.
I don't know about that. Like, so on there, when you say the patient's TV, you're talking about like, that's
on the screen. So I'm guessing they put it, I don't know if they put a chip in the like your badge, so when you walk through the door that sensor goes off and it reads everything about you. Like, to me that's scary, because it's like,
that's weird.
You're taking care of people, you know, and you don't know if these people are malicious or what. You see what just happened at Jefferson Hospital with the whole shooting and all that stuff.
I didn't see.
So yeah, like an employee came and shot another employee.
Oh my god.
And but that just makes me scared. Like, I work on the trauma unit, so most of our patients are gunshot victims.
Yeah.
So it's like these people be getting mad. They probably got people out for them. Like, I don't want nobody knowing like everything. I mean, I'm pretty sure my manager not watching this, but I don't even show people my badge. Like, let me tell you my first name and that's it. We're gonna keep it moving. Like, you know, as a patient, because you letting all these people into your information. Like, look at how many people got all our information out here. And it's just like,
you bring a good point. If your full name is on your badge, you can literally just go on like Facebook. If you're on Facebook, you don't have like a really cool name, they can search you real quick.
And let me tell you something. I Googled myself, like, I don't know, me and my boyfriend was just talking about something. And I'm like, yeah, everybody is on Google. And he was like, no, you're not. And I Googled myself, and all like everything came up. Facebook, like everything. So just imagine like a disgruntled patient or whatever the case, like, well, I'm going to look her up. And now he on my Instagram or he on my Facebook and he looking me up, and it's like, all right, is he going to get me? Like it's just, I don't know. Technology got its pros and its cons. So like you said, right, It's very, very scary.
Yeah, so, it is.
And then we might got aliens on our asses too.
But that's the we totally do. Like I forgot which one of y'all said this last episode, but I grew up believing that, of course, we're not the only things in the universe.
Definitely.
Child, that's why
you need to go to your Facebook and turn off your tracking offline and use DuckDuckGo instead of Google.
Now let me say so random, niece. That is correct. However, I believe like that's one layer to this souffle of identity tracking right now that is going on with us, because that's 100% true.
I see that. I keep hearing about that DuckDuckGo, but
it works. But
so it stops the tracking from everything, or what? Like,
it's like the ultimate incognito mode. Like it basically is stripping so much stuff that it's the most private way to browse. But in my opinion, and this is just the conspiracy theorist of me coming out and stuff, there's always a way to get your information, because so much of it is just mandated. Like, it's illegal to walk out, for example, with your ID. That's just a simple example. So if you have to go into a situation where you have to get your ID, you have to register this information, you have to go through all these systems and shit, you're already in the system. Like, there's so much stuff. Like,
all of your phone, everything you have to sign into, information, it's already.
Yeah, listen, let me tell you, technology is so crazy. Another thing with my job, right? So they want for us to have our work emails on our phones so that we can, get to it at home. But you got to download this system, and it literally made me change the passwords to my phones. Like, it made me change like the code to go in, and I'm like, well, how do they even have access to tell me to change that? And they were saying, well, I asked about it, and they was like, oh, that's just the level of protection for like the hospital, basically.
I hope
it is.
After, if so, because I can't legally like talk about it or whatever, but just remind me after this to talk about when I was working on the Hill. I can't really get into it, but I'll tell y'all after, just if y'all remember. And it'll scare you, but it'll also, like, it's about what we're talking about. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Arts almost got set up on a date with a guy who was an arsonist and involved in burning a guy to death. Thank God for Google.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's his pros and his cons, definitely.
Yeah.
Because now you can look up like public records and everything like that, so you can know a person before you know a person, really. If they
killers
are
out
who
there,
they say they are. It depends, because they might not be.
Very thought to me, because you don't really know people. And like when I lived in Portland, I found out like the Pacific Northwest is an area where a lot of I don't know how we got on this subject. A lot of serial killers are in that area. I was like, okay, well, this makes sense, because you could like literally dump a body anywhere out here. People wouldn't find it for like an extreme amount of time. But you don't know people. Nobody is themselves completely until they are alone.
Yes, that's how I see it. Like with that shooting at the hospital, I worked with that guy.
Right.
And he was very nice. He was a very nice guy. So when I found out that was him who did that, I was like, oh, that's crazy.
But that's the deep cut, though. Like, I think that's why this season is scaring me, because I don't think this shit is a far stretch. I don't.
It's not.
Like, I felt the same way. I'll give Chanise and Bobby, and you might have said it too, Mike. If so, I apologize. I got to give y'all proper dues. When we were talking, I don't remember what episode it was, when we were talking about how cult is so real, that's kind of like what makes it uncomfortable for people. When y'all said that, I meditated on it, and that I think that's what I'm getting out of this. There's something about this that's so real that it's kind of like unnerving. Of course, it's like this hyper realized version of it, because like the men being pregnant and stuff. But it's sensationalist, so there's still television. But I'm talking about the foundational piece of the government is in cahoots.
Yeah.
With something bigger than us. They're studying our every move because there's something they want from us that they're going to take from us one way or the other, whether we give it willingly or they snatch it from us. That is honestly a real American Horror Story.
Yeah, that really is.
It's a real American Horror Story, just like Cult was.
That's why, to me, the scenes in the 50s and 60s are more interesting. Because
yeah, me too.
Like you're saying, of everything. I almost feel like they should have just stayed in this time.
Me too. I would have really liked if they did that.
We can obviously be like, okay, well, technology brought us to this point. So if they would have just stayed in the 50s and 60s and just showed us that time period, I think it would be cool entertainment-wise, just to like set it in that time where we would see movies and shows like set in that time period about aliens and technology and shit.
And honestly,
and that would have been,
Michael, I'm sorry.
Good.
Honestly, back in the day, the back in the day ones is more it's scarier to me because then everything for some reason in the newer ones seemed like so animated and futuristic. Yeah. Like even with them being in there like white thing and you know with their little jelly eyelashes and everything, it's just like I don't know like. They
did that for the young people who don't watch.
Yeah, that's probably what that is. But the past one is like so realistic. You know, like I don't know, like just the settings for me is like creepy with taking Amelia Hart to the, you know, she had the I guess delivery room or wherever they done took her and she done had their baby and the thing jumped out. Like it's just now the present day one is just like giving me
it's also just four random kids where in the one in the foundation the past is actual historical people.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're right.
Translate that to like, okay, this could be a reality.
And I think that's what it is because it's people that like from the past that's like, okay, well we knew this person like damn, you know, she went missing. You know what I mean? Like, what if that really happens to her? Did that really happen to her? You know, like it gives you a kind of like that mystery. You know, like I don't know. It's just so different. So I do really like the past better than I like the present day part.
Abortion, art.
No, you ain't lying. I said it earlier. I'm gonna show you. They not get because like where's it coming out of?
I don't know, but it's gonna fight you back.
Do y'all remember? Have y'all seen the movie "Don't Ride in the Car with Boys" or "Ride It in the Car with Boys" with Drew Barrymore and Brittany Murphy? Yeah. Remember when she was pregnant? I think she was throwing herself down the steps.
You stop because I know somebody in real life who tried to do that. Like get your dumb ass off the floor. Yes. Because that's not going to work.
Wait, did it work when she did it or no?
No, that ain't going to work. First of all, you know how small a fetus is? If anything, you're going to break a bone. The thing is this small.
People are desperate. They're going to do what they got to do. Like, is everything going to be
if I have the alien in me, you see how they look? That's no fetus. That alien is like pretty much full grown. It's like the belly. I'm
gonna you will be throwing yourself down the steps. Here we go.
That was like after a day.
Ryan gonna be stabbing himself in the stomach. Robert gonna be throwing himself down the steps. I'm gonna be throwing my pills.
I'm going. What you gonna do? I'm going in the incinerator from Return of the Living Dead. I'm not even gonna be dealing with all this.
He's gonna cinch himself.
I mean, I guess would a C-section work? I guess I don't know.
Oh wait, I mean, if you
performed it on yourself,
have fun.
That was the other thing.
The stuff you can't do when you're pregnant, I'm gonna do that stuff. So I'm gonna be drinking, doing weed, doing cocaine, everything. But
guess what? It's a not cocaine.
I'm about to be high as a motherfucker.
Listen, it's an alien, so it might live through all that.
And then I'm gonna be a junkie. My life will be ruined.
And now you're gonna have your alien and you're gonna be on drugs. Like how you got turned out.
Right.
That's what happened was.
And then you might have
alien me, and people are really not gonna believe you. Alien is silent.
They gonna be like, oh, he using again. He is using again. I really like that.
When little Beth Pearson was like, okay, we're gonna go to my gynecologist because she's discreet, but I was like, so did they listen to her appointment scheduling or something on the phone, and that's why that's how they knew to drive up to the office?
Oh, they had to be listening to everything.
They heard that call the doctor was making.
They was listening to everything because they even was like, "Oh, we know what you just saw on that screen." Like and
who you're calling.
Yeah.
Like, did you tell them yet? I was like, you guys will go to the hospital, go somewhere where they're gonna have to shoot everybody up because you ain't gonna have me in no little private office.
Oh yeah, no.
you can just do this.
I'm low key upset they didn't erase the memory.
Right. Yeah. So Ram said the 50 and 60 is where the story is at because the file about Adam and Eve is saying God didn't create. That's why the president didn't pray in the meetings.
Wait, is that because that file about Adam and Eve is saying God didn't create? That's why the president didn't pray when he. Wait. Okay,
So
it took me a
in
second.
The dossier, it was saying something about Adam and Eve and God. Then if they're saying that God didn't create, I guess us or whatever, then it would explain why the president wasn't praying like they usually do.
I mean, we talked about it earlier. Like, I believe that. Like, the aliens and angels. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Prometheus.
I have a theory. Aside from this, I think that all of the different species are from different places, and we were all put here as an experiment to see what would happen and who would come out on top and shit like that.
And now we all doing fossil fuel and TikToks, and they are entertaining. In no particular order, of course. But
they like humans are a lost cause. Let's go to the next species. Who's next?
Right?
We really are though, y'all, because like there's like real ass global warming, and the girls still don't think it exists. They really are like
they really don't.
It's 120 degrees in the autumn, but you know what? This happened before.
We having whole tornadoes in right next door to me. They don't think that that's global warming. Like, since something's happening. We never have tornadoes here.
When I went to go see,
we never get tornadoes here, and when we got like that big, what was it, like almost a month ago, a few weeks ago?
Yes, and it was like a category 4, like it was like a big one too. Like if you see the pictures, it looked like something out of the movie Twister.
Oh wait, Ryan, you were here when that was happening.
And the thing is, I thought that was normal for you guys. Until,
no, not at all.
That lift that I went to go see you, Bobby, the dude told me, he made it clear. Because we were just making small talk. He was like, "This is not normal. Like that. Like this hasn't happened in over a century." And I'm like, "Global warming. Like this is not normal." But
all y'all need is a big, strong belt and a pipe. You wrap it around the thing.
Yes,
and y'all be good.
And we can see right in the middle.
Wait, a belt around a pipe? What type of foreplay?
Yeah, that's what Twister was saying. All you need is
child. Okay, all right, I'm back.
Wrap it around us.
I just said it. Twister is a great film.
It really is. But back to the whole alien thing. Listen with Adam and Eve, because I'm not like extra religious or whatever, but I was given the Bible, and I said, I'm gonna give it a chance.
Yeah.
And when just the first couple of stories was basically like, oh, we were created, they fucked shit up, and they wiped everybody out. And then that's when you got Noah's Ark. And he went to go ahead, and he done, first of all, they started off with incest. Okay. And I don't know why they didn't think to leave a couple more people other than just that family. But like just to see how, even with like the whole dinosaur thing, like I always be like, maybe they were just,
let me lock
like maybe the meteor wasn't like,
let me lock my phone.
Maybe it wasn't a meteor. Maybe it was like something was like, okay, well, this is not what we wanted. So let's just take this away. And then they came with the whole Adam and Eve thing, and they seen that they was out here killing, with the whole Cain and Abel thing. They was killing, they was doing incest because it was only Adam and Eve, and they had kids. So all their kids was having kids with each other. So they like, oh, all right, well, this ain't gonna work. We ain't gonna do this. They killed them.
I don't think they care about incest.
For damn.
This reminds me. So This is a Nicolas Cage. I like Nicolas Cage. There's a Nicolas Cage movie called The Knowing, and it's
with the kids.
Yes.
Oh,
y'all haven't seen it, so I can't tell y'all the end. But
her eyebrows went up. So
because that's my movie. That's what Aliens too.
So I would say watch that because the movie in the beginning, I was like, okay, this is a regular alien shit, whatever. But by the end, I was like, oh shit.
Yes, and it's kind of like, listen, it's kind of like this part because it's like they picking and choosing who they want to take. Like they okay, well, we're going to take everybody that's, this age and they, they don't have any health issues and this and this and that. Like it kind of like relate a little bit when y'all watch that.
Any species that can make it here to communicate with us is far more advanced.
Yes, because we can't make it up to see them.
We calling other things primitive in our interpretation of it, but people, the things that can come see us.
Why?
So like that movie had me fucked up for a few days.
Y'all, we can't tonight. One day, Bobby, with your blessing, we should do a deep dive into all this stuff, like just on your channel. Like if you will have us back, baby, because like let me tell you something. All right, I got a lot of shit to say, but I won't stop talking. So.
Well, I feel like we all pretty much on the same page as far as
we are. That's what I'm saying.
Because I listen, I was at work in the lunchroom. I'm like such a geek, okay?
Me too.
I'm in the lunchroom talking about aliens and stuff. All these people looking at me like, and I'm like preaching, like I heard myself in my head. I'm like, come on, y'all can't take that we the only ones here. Like they just all like, all we came to do was eat, sis.
So was it random? I can't pronounce it. So random knees.
Yeah, so random.
Like what they say about the devil is the greatest trick is convincing us that he doesn't exist or the devil doesn't exist.
Yeah. Right, and that's
it's essentially the same thing with aliens because there's so many people who would just assume you are insane if you even talk about aliens. But in reality, if you think about all the galaxies, all of this, it would not make sense that we are the only living thing. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't.
And it wouldn't, and it couldn't. We're not like in y'all are,
This is giving me the chills a little bit talking about.
Me too. I know y'all.
I got the chills like twice. I literally start like shaking a bit.
Y'all don't peep how I keep looking behind me though.
Listen, if they come visit me tonight,
baby, so I'm okay.
I need a wall behind me because my door open and I keep going like this.
No, y'all. I'm looking. I have a window right in front of me, and then I have it open. There's just darkness out there. I'm just looking like.
They like, they know too much. Out there. I get them tonight.
Yeah, I know. See a light. Shut up. Y'all pregnant in the morning? Don't go texting me.
Side note, I think
Chanise, I am going to text you just because of that. If I wake up on my first trimester, guess who getting a text?
I don't.
Listen, I'm gonna wake up and fall down the steps. I'm falling down the steps. I'm taking Robert's idea. I'm gonna wake up and fall down the steps.
You said that ain't gonna work though. Like you said, I'm gonna still be pregnant when I get up, and I'm just gonna have a dislocated shoulder.
Right, basically.
I'd have to call my mother real quick. Be like, look, I'm about to do some shit, and I know she's gonna start praying and shit. But that's not but I gotta let her know first. But I gotta go through drastic measures to get this taken care of because I can't deal with that. My mind won't.
I'll make sure I take pictures. I'll send it. All right, look, this is real.
Listen,
this is not Little Nas X situation.
I'm taking it out.
This is real.
Bobby, if you ever send me anything like that, though, honestly, Bobby, if you send me anything like weird, like stuff, you know how sometimes you're always afraid to, like in horror movies, they're afraid to tell people because people won't believe them. If you sent me something, I would believe you because you don't send like troll stuff. You don't troll. So if you were to send me something like, oh, I'm pregnant or something, I would be like, I don't know how, but we're gonna figure out how to get you. I'm not gonna waste your time with questions. I'm not gonna say, what do we have to do? Because you don't troll. Now, if it were me hitting the group chat to talk about I'm pregnant, I mean, y'all might be like, okay, girl.
That's like a male, so I wouldn't think that. But if you send a picture of your actual belly.
Okay.
Right.
I'd be like, don't text this. We gotta figure out what we gotta do because they look at your fucking.
Yeah, okay. No, I wouldn't text it because if what this episode taught us anything, the moment I hit send, y'all gonna see some people, the men in black coming and yell me out. And then the man that came and got them was kind of sexy, so he wouldn't even have to shoot me.
Yeah.
Would have ended up dead.
You know, they should have just all performed C-sections on each other.
Oh, yes.
Because get it out first,
or
and then you can go to the hospital.
Right.
That's
Can you
brilliant.
do laparoscopic surgery on a fetus? I don't know.
Yeah,
but
you can. Grey's Anatomy told me that.
What is that? What is
it's like with a laser.
Like, so you can go, they go in with these little things, like they make small dots. It's called like fetal something surgery.
Oh, child. I thought that was a vintage wine.
No, they can do surgery on the fetus while it's still in the stomach.
But that thing looked big. It was like not even, it was bigger than a damn baby.
Right.
Yeah, it was.
It was punched up like this. It was huge.
That creeped me out. I didn't know what to laugh at it because it was so goofy, but also like it was still creepy.
It was huge, y'all, but I don't know if I was just tired or because all I see was a regular looking fetus.
No, that fetus.
You tripping?
It had a switchblade or something,
right?
Like the fingers were long, but I feel like that's it.
And they were saying there was 2 heartbeats. There was 2 heartbeats for them.
The demon.
I was getting nervous because there was, I don't remember what movie it was, but they did this where they looked inside. I think they did some kind of imaging, but they saw like a demon's face in the imaging inside the person.
I saw that too. I don't know what that was in though.
No, it wasn't American Horror. It was some Jewish demon from some horror movie. I don't remember what it was. It was in like, it came out of a box or something.
I saw that too. I don't remember what it was called though.
Because I was creeped out. I was like, I don't want to see nothing.
Is it
recent? Within the last 10 years. I don't remember exactly when. I think it has Negan in it. If I'm remembering correctly. Negan from Walking Dead.
Walking Dead. It had yeah. Well, these alien talks always freak me out.
Me too. So I need to go turn all my lights on.
Right. I'm about to close this window and shut the curtain.
My shit stay closed, baby. Let me show
the moment I see a light shine down, I'm like, all right.
I got blackout curtains, baby. You
wait.
Yeah.
Listen, I need some
too.
But for some reason in my neighborhood, I don't know why, but they doing fireworks or whatever. I don't know why. But when I was coming, like I don't know if this was the fireworks or just the sky was like having some type of lightning. But in the sky, it flashed like 3 or 4 times. So I was thinking that it was lightning, but then I seen fireworks and I'm like, well, maybe it's fireworks, but it was too big and too in the sky for it to be that. And I was like, oh shit, we getting abducted.
Fireworks are a perfect cover. Maybe July 4th they doing shit we don't even know because all the fireworks going on.
That technology though, if they're that advanced, the time that for us to see like, you know, lights in the sky as people call it, that was their version of old technology. They stealthy as a motherfucker now. They probably move. We wouldn't even see them anymore. Or like if something does happen, it's more like an emergency flare.
They were using tornadoes as a cover in the 50s.
Which was brilliant.
Hit me or whatever. So like
that was so brilliant. Like because like I feel like that's how as humans we explain things away naturally. Like we try to create like a logical excuse me, that was grossing me out. I apologize. We try to create like a logical next step. Child, like I would say, oh, dust tornadoes took my baby. Wait, no, he didn't get taken. That's just the drama aspect. Clearly.
Listen, as soon as something come down to get us, we done. Our government can't even band together to try to help people during COVID. So I know damn well they ain't banding together with no extraterrestrial stuff.
Right.
Yeah, child. And all these edibles and whiskey got me weak as a motherfucker. They about to definitely take me up out of here.
It was
wait, they're not gonna take you. They're gonna be like his system is compromised.
That's the other thing I wonder. Do they only take who they deem healthy at the moment?
Sure.
They have to,
They ain't taking none of us because we got alcohol in the system.
Right.
Yes.
Oh, look at this lush. We don't want him.
Right. Let me just go ahead.
There was a found footage thing that came on TV decades ago. I was a kid, I remember, but it was about a birthday party, but it was shot found footage, and it was this family at a birthday party, and it was an alien takeover at their house. So people were disappearing left and right, but it was very early 90s, maybe even late 80s, and so the graphics were awful, but back then it was amazing. And that to me just sticks with me because it had a little bobblehead aliens at the end.
No.
Not the bobbles.
Right.
Not the bobbles.
So that's always
not the bobbles.
I feel like internally it gives us the creeps because maybe we feel like it is true or we know it is true. We just don't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if things don't, like, to me, supernatural shit probably shouldn't scare me, but it does because I'm like, it's possible. Maybe I've encountered some shit. So yeah, that's why it scares me in a way. But shit that I'm like, I don't see it. That doesn't scare me. But shit like this, yeah.
Yeah, stuff like this definitely scare me.
Yeah, same.
Yes.
That's why this episode was the scariest for me, to be honest.
Wow.
Yeah.
Take me to your planet.
Don't do it, Bobby.
Girls easy. Like I could deal with those aliens. Like,
take me to your planet. When she did that shit live, I almost passed out.
Same.
Touch me, I die just a little.
Inside.
This could be love. This could be love.
Gaga.
Whew.
All right,
So
y'all.
can we do predictions before we go?
Oh,
yes.
of course.
Well,
I'm still holding on hope that the chemist will somehow be herself.
Wow.
You talk about me and my theory.
I know.
Let it go. She's
I
a
was
fucking
so-
alien this season.
Listen, I was so pissed off when she took that thing off. And I don't know who said it, Ryan or Michael. It would have been decent, or Robert, I don't know, one of y'all said it. It would have been decent if she took the thing off and it was the actual chemist instead of her being the alien.
I'm just saying.
What difference would it have made, honestly?
Because then she would have been the chemist. She wouldn't have been an alien because now it's not her.
I'm wondering if they're honestly like double feature. That means it's two separate movies. So
I'm guessing that's what they mean.
But you know, we fans, y'all need to make shit make sense to us.
Oh, they don't care. Robert, what was that tweet? They were saying that we're gonna watch it anyway or some shit.
Oh, it was that tweet of Sarah Paulson when she was talking shit to, I forgot who she was talking to in Hotel. Let me find it real quick so I can read it to y'all. I thought I sent it to you guys.
Because I was like, "Oh, they coming for us."
I mean, they're not wrong because I always am gonna watch. But rude.
You talk a good talk, but you stick around because the truth is you like it here.
It's true. It's true.
And then it's like,
Wicca. Yes.
I mean,
what's her name? Mary. That was Mary.
Sally.
Hypodermic Sally. Hypodermic Sally. I have that.
So many shows, especially the shows that don't end. It's like as they go season after season, it's like I'm gonna keep watching. I'm gonna keep talking shit if y'all ain't doing what I want to see. But I'm gonna keep watching.
Listen, the only reason why I keep watching is because I feel obligated after I done watched it for so many years. Like I gotta see it to
Me
the
too.
end.
Yes, until
like I just feel like that. Even if it's not good, like it won't be a show that I'm going like, oh, let me catch up every Wednesday night. Mm-hmm. But eventually I have to watch this.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me you love me.
Say I love you, Sally. Oh yeah, in the beginning where the dude was getting never mind.
Oh yeah, with that little
the drill. He was getting drilled in the ass.
Yeah, by that demon from No, from
you don't remember that, Michael?
Michael from Hotel.
See, this is what makes me think I stopped watching Hotel at a point because there's some things y'all be talking about. I don't know.
Early, like episode 1 or 2.
That was the first episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. Old boy got raped.
Yeah. I would have remembered that. I don't think.
And she was in his face saying, "Say you love me," and she stayed crying in that season.
She cried the whole. She was so sad.
He got that back beat up.
Huh?
So I told him about he got that back beat up.
He did.
Oh, yeah, baby. He did. Katie said I have to charge my phone. Good night, Bobby, Ryan, Michael.
Good night.
Night, Katie.
Night, Katie.
Or lock them doors and let them aliens get you.
Right.
Cover the red dot on your TV.
Yes.
And when wait, sorry. Did y'all ever see that movie? I think it's a Netflix movie, and it's about like technology and how they listening to you. And they said like if you having a conversation about something that you don't want nobody to hear, put your phone in the microwave. Don't turn the microwave on, but put it in there because it'll stop the currents and nobody won't be able to hear you.
Like have the whole conversation while it's in the microwave.
Yeah, so like if you like say you got some information about the government or whatever, and you don't want your phone to like you know how you can be talking about something, you look it up, whatever. They said if you put it in the microwave, some type of like electrical thing, like don't start it obviously, but just sit it in there and it blocks it from hearing.
Well,
you talking all this shit right now. We're gonna get in trouble. I'm gonna have to delete this video after this conversation because
they're gonna know all the tricks.
Do not come after
right.
Elimination.
Elimination.
Because I'm gonna go in there answer a lot of questions, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, so her is back. She's doing too much."
Take her out. Anybody play Dead by? Say my always play Dead by. Yes.
When we done with this, I want to go play games. I don't know what yet. But...
Can we?
I'm down.
Okay.
Chanise, you have a PS4? Tell Adam to download Dead by Daylight so you can get GOT.
Well, got PS4.
I don't have a PS4.
Oh,
what system do you have?
PS5. They're still working here.
Definitely.
Well, I don't know nothing about
Yeah, Mama, come play with us.
I also have a Nintendo Switch. Is it on here?
Yeah,
it is.
Oh,
it's on all platforms. It's on PC, Switch, PS4, 5, and Xbox.
Oh, I mean, I got a computer and everything. Well, what I gotta do? Because listen, if I gotta walk around and hold the gun,
No, it's not a shooter. You just
they don't even give you no guns. You just
run from the killer.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that sounds fun.
Freddy Krueger's on there, so it's Michael Myers, Scream. Like
who's the camouflage person? Because I was playing with Bobby.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
We almost finished it. We had one generator left, and this pole was hiding or camouflaged by the damn generator. The last one.
I hate
he is
that one
annoying.
so much.
No, yeah. Mill just some boss
invisible.
Shit playing against his ass last time, Bobby, because you know how you can kind of see him a little bit. Mm-hmm. Mill's tired of this hoe, so he went behind the pallet and he acted like he was like turned around a little bit, and then when it was going to come through, he threw the pallet down and stunned it right while it was invisible. I literally was like, "Oh my god, you are doing too much."
Skills. It's a lot of fun, Chanise. It's a lot of fun. It's
called Dead by Daylight.
Yeah,
it's honestly the best game because I'm not a gamer, Chanise. Keep this in mind at all. But this game, like, I still do okay. Like, it's fun. Like, it's a great time.
Okay, maybe I'll go on with the Switch.
Yeah. And it's cross-platform, so you can play on there, and we can all still play together through there.
Is it VR compatible?
Oh, VR? I don't think so.
Because I think that would up it a little bit if you were like, if it was.
I would look. I be having a heart attack when the killer be trying to come after me. I was playing the other day, and literally, I don't know why I was that scared. But Michael Myers, he's really good in being stealthy, so you don't know when he's coming. So I'm doing a generator, and this music just came on. He just grabbed my ass. My heart literally almost popped out my fucking chest.
Well,
it was too much.
Well, because him, Ghostface, that damn pig thing, and the invisible one, those are the four to be scaring me. Because like they just be popping the fuck up.
Yeah, I don't got time. I don't. I need to know some. I need to have a notification that you're around me. I need to hear the heartbeat. I need to hear something because if I don't,
I'll be waiting until somebody get hooked or grabbed, and I'm like, okay, I can go to the generator real quick. And I work on that until I fuck it up. Then I run away. I try to unhook them, and then I get lost trying to find my way back.
That's why I boosted Spine Chill to a shareable perk. All of my characters now have Spine Chill because I can't do that no terror radius shit. So now that I have Spine Chill on all my characters, they don't get me as much anymore. Spine Chill will tell me, like, even if like they don't have a terror radius, I know where they are, and it's helped me survive a lot more. It's very helpful. And the shit for Spine Chill is like wider than the terror radius. So sometimes when the ones already have terror radius, when that thing go bleep, I'm like, oh, and I move. You ain't gonna get me. Nope.
Yeah. That's why Mark got upset with me because I left him in the generator. I'm like, bitch, you don't hear that? I gotta go.
I gotta get up off this thing.
And he was still working on that generator, and guess what? He got hooked. And I was just like, you should have ran with me.
But that's the thing. I love Mark, so this ain't no shade. He might have changed. He's been playing a long time. He don't be saving nobody.
No, he be leaving us.
When I be on the hook and shit, I can see auras. I can see who ain't coming for me. And Mark be on them gens like, baby.
I'll be like, hello, like I'm about to be on second stage.
I'm about to be out of here.
Mark has final girl energy. Y'all need to leave him alone.
I'll be on the hook just dying.
Right, just waiting. Same I said, don't tell me your zodiac signs. What DVD character you play with? Ooh.
Issa Rae.
Wait, she's on there?
Yeah, she is. Bobby, do you got the picture? Bobby, pull it up. Pull it up. She is on there though. That's what's crazy. They put her on there.
My baby Issa.
Don't do my best friend like that because that's my best friend.
Oh, I forgot I changed.
Ryan is trying. Hold on.
Cause that's my best friend. Don't do her like that.
Yo, I'm crying. Let me find it. I think I still have it on here.
She is on there though, and so is Holly Berry. I'm gonna pull up.
I got the lady. She got the curly, not fro, but
yeah, Holly Berry. That's what I'm talking about. This She's Holly cool. Berry. They put her on there.
Yes.
You thought what when she was trying to save her son?
Girl right there.
Holly Berry from Gothica.
See my new.
That's what that is right there.
No, that's Holly Berry from The Call. When she was wearing that wig.
Oh my god, that was a Tyler Perry wig. Cause why she did that?
Yeah,
right.
That is the same hair that.
I'm looking for Issa Rae.
He plays as young.
Ready?
You ready?
Y'all trying to play her.
It's with glasses. It's just with glasses. It seems like
she ain't never had her hair like that.
Just imagine she's in one of those awkward moments, right? And she don't know what to say.
Michael, you trying to justify?
Issa's gorgeous. I was saying that character did remind.
Oh my gosh!
Listen, I am an Issa Rae. Like I freaking love her. Like,
Insecure, by the way, comes on later in the month. But yes.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Because I'm ready. Okay. And Issa is my best friend. She don't know it, but she is, and I will not have y'all coming for her.
They ain't coming for her. What you trying to say, Claudette?
That's her real name, Claudette.
But who we need her. My daylight.
What? You know what?
Yo,
wait, Michael, put up your post who you said.
We need her in Dead by Daylight. I'm calling right now. Y'all know I'm always riding with Tisha. Always.
I'm still here.
Damn, I felt good.
Journey.
She remind me of she like.
She was fucking it up in them skinny legs.
She was.
Child.
She was. Yo.
Oh my god.
The character I play with on Dead by Daylight, I usually play with I play with a lot of people though.
Yeah, you
be the dude. You be the dude, the man in the group.
Which one?
Bobby's always a dude. Every time I'm playing with him.
Even he do Elode. Sometimes he do the little real estate agent girl. He be doing y'all know who I'm talking about.
Yeah. Right now she got the colorful bob.
Yeah. She's everything though.
She is. I play as Laurie Strode.
Oh yes.
But I do play with the Jamaican dude. I forgot his name with the trench coat.
I never play with a man.
Young Jim.
Like literally, I'm always the character. Always.
I'm always the woman.
Always. I'm always that. I should change my username to that bitch. Because like honestly, I never.
Even as a kid, like I would always choose the female characters and everything.
Because they're always quicker. They're quicker.
Jill Valentine or Tekken. I was always one of the women.
In Mortal Kombat, I'd be damned if I wasn't. I can't. Shiva, I think her name was, or Kalina. If I wasn't Shiva or Kalina, we're not playing. It's just that simple.
I hear that. Yo. All right, yo, we gotta go. How would y'all rate this episode?
I'm gonna give it a 3.5.
Okay.
3.5.
I give it a 5.
Ooh.
Okay.
I give it a 5.
All
like
right.
I'm feeling it. I'm fucking with it.
Wait, can we rate them separately? Like the past and the present?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That would change everything, yeah.
Because I would give the past a 5 and I would give the present maybe like a 3.5.
That's so real. That it's like that for the first episode too. Like that black and white portion is boss.
And I think for some reason, like black and white just gives me like a darker feel.
Because it always seems like, okay, it happened. This actually happened.
Yeah. And for them to have like familiar names and like that stuff is just like, it's just, I don't know. It just hit me a little more than the present do.
Yeah.
Right. That sci-fi music they played throughout the season too be cracking me up. It's just like the generic, like woo.
I know.
Back to Bobby, like you remember in Coven when Myrtle Snow was playing? Every single time. Like before that moment, it was just like like older movies used to just use it all the time. But it was just her playing it in the damn thing. It's like, oh, it's called you kids don't know about that. I
Because first of all, Sarah was not having that. Can you shut that shit up?
Yeah. You was tired of that shit.
I'm trying to focus. You over here playing.
Right. Y'all gonna stop messing with Myrtle.
Right.
But let's see
I love Auntie Myrtle, okay?
Yo, she had the best lines. Don't be a hater, dear.
Good times, y'all.
Because I loved when I guess who were those people when she took their eyes out?
The council.
The council, yeah. I love that part when she did that.
Boss.
That was like,
she's a boss.
What's your ratings, Michael and Robert?
Ooh, the modern.
Go ahead, Mike. Sorry.
No, go ahead, Robert. Because I called you Robert. Bobby, go ahead.
Right? I was like, ooh.
Oh wait, what was it? Timothy?
Thomas.
Tommy.
Go ahead, Tommy.
Go, Bobby. Go ahead, Bobby.
Tommy.
I'm checking out. Y'all call me everything but my ex. Well, you call me by my actual name, Michael. But
I know.
I was about to say everything but your actual name. Robert is not your name after all these years. I didn't know.
I give it a 3.5. A 3.5.
Now, is that as a whole or?
Oh yeah. So we're gonna do 2. Oh yeah, that's right. So I'll give the black and white portion a 4.5 because it's everything that you guys said, and then the other part I'll give it a 2.5 for that one.
That's low. You ain't like the Jello eyelashes, huh?
Because like I like the kids, but it's just I don't know. Again, I'm so invested in the black and white part that it's just like when it cuts to that part now, I'm just like, all right, these kids are cool, but I wanna
these randoms.
Yeah. Not random. Oh, and I love Lucy. Y'all remember that back in the day?
Yo. All right. Did everybody give their rating? Oh yeah, Michael, go ahead.
Michael.
Oh,
yes, Mamie, according to your title.
Right.
Black and White is going to be 4.75 for me because I love the 50s era minus the segregation and the racism.
4.75.
4.75.
Michael always got to come through with these points.
Right.
I live though.
I have to like. So I love Mammy. I just find honestly they could have did this entire season in the 50s and 60s, and I would have been fine with that. You could have people pregnant in the 60s, and I would have understood what you were saying.
Yeah.
Just simply throw a line in. Okay, well, this is technology that would advance, and by the year 20, whatever, you would have this, this, and this, and that would just explain everything. The modern one, I would give it a 2.75, a 3. I'll give it a 3. They like it gave me information, but I also felt like I didn't need this while I was watching it. Like once we knew they were pregnant, in my mind I was like, I already know what the fuck is going to happen at this point, so I don't really need to see this. The Men in Black part did kind of confirm. Okay, so it's the aliens and the government together. I'm 4.75 and a 3.
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Yeah.
Well, all right, guys. Expectations for next episode. What you guys are hoping to see?
I think more of Sarah Paulson as the alien. I really enjoyed that.
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoyed that.
Maybe we'll get it. Maybe we'll get it next week.
No, because they don't give us shit we asked for.
Right. They don't.
Nothing we asked for, and I'm still watching.
I don't even want to do. I don't even want to do theories anymore. Like they're fun, but it's just like they never happen. They never happen.
Wait,
I want my predictions to come true.
Wasn't it one time? One time it happened. Which one?
Yeah, which one? Was it from this season?
No, I don't think so. But I'm just saying, like one time in the American Horror Story history, a theory came true. Remember, Robert? No, was it in?
I think so. Maybe 1984. Was it that one?
I don't know, but we was right once. Like it was once, y'all. It was so rare, can't even remember it.
Right.
You know what? You know what, Chanise? You know why? Ryan Murphy in American Horror Story is also in cahoots with the government and aliens, and they listening to us.
So he doing what we don't want. Wait,
no, because they already know what's up.
So he doing all the opposite of what we say we want.
Say, man.
So I don't want this to link to Asylum. And I want the ending to not be cohesive. All right, let's see what happens next week.
Right, there you go.
I'm looking forward to the reviews on Monday. Come on, before you go. I was like, on Monday, I'm looking forward to all that.
Yeah, Tamon, and thanks for coming through. Also.
Yes.
I forgot what
Are we all delirious tonight?
Huh?
Oh, sorry, Bobby. Go ahead. My bad. I'm
no. Go ahead.
I was about to say, are we delirious tonight? Because like we're really.
I'm scared.
You know what I think it is? I think all of us had something a little harder tonight.
No, Bobby was sober. He just had vodka. No, vodka don't do nothing to me, baby. I could drink that like water, and I know Bobby and me are similar. So.
Y'all hung out. That's right. So vodka don't do nothing to y'all.
Last time I had vodka, I was hallucinating.
Okay, well, no, you can't drink with me, Mama, because I
won't be drinking vodka. I'm good with a little, tequila or something.
Okay, tequila.
Tequila. With the worm. With the worm, though.
Have you ever eaten the worm, Mike?
I'm scared after I watch the George.
Well, I swallowed it. I swallowed the worm.
What happened to you?
It tastes like cigarettes, kind of.
Well, if you they say that because it's been soaking, you can get the same effect, no shade, out of like gummies and gummy worms, but like it just soaks up the liquor, so it gets you fucked up. That's it.
Oh, because when I had watched George Lopez and he drunk the worm and it was bad.
I mean, if it's good tequila, probably I always do cheap. So I only had the cheap worms. So I don't know what
Wait, is it this might be stupid, but is it actual worm kind?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I ain't doing that. This ain't Fear Factor.
Now it's not like them worms you see when it rains and they be coming out the ground. I don't know.
I know what they look like. I'm not eating it. Why are you trying to justify it, Michael? I'm not
it's a fucking worm.
Throat easily. It's not, what y'all thinking of.
I was about to say, I don't think my gag reflexes are up to par.
If the aliens take over, we got to be survivalists. We're going to be eating bugs like Timon and Pumbaa.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to be...
Go ahead.
We're going to be... I wouldn't survive that, honestly. But
I wouldn't either.
Nah, I'm going to turn into a cannibal because I can't do nothing living off the land. Fuck that.
Then we're gonna have to watch out for Ryan while we eat.
Right. Not to hang around you.
Oh, he gonna be looking like Alma. We're gonna wake up and he's gonna be like I just seen you eating his ankle.
I'm literally gonna turn to a cannibal like an hour after the apocalypse.
Not an hour.
I mean, go from seasoned
not to hang around you. Nope.
We got seasoned food to nothing, and we gotta. I can kind of understand.
Cause me, I'm gonna be like DoorDash not working. Ah! I'm like no.
Child, we'll be fighting. That's what I'll be fucking you up, Ryan. I'm sorry. Right. So, turn into truly brother ghoulish because not coming for these brains.
Where do I look up your podcast at?
Who, mine?
Yeah,
everywhere.
Okay.
So I can see it on like on my phone when I search podcast. The podcast app. Okay.
It's called Brother Ghoulish's Tomb.
Okay.
But what I learned is if you just do Brother Ghoulish, it comes up. I'll show you
because you're the only one.
Oh, you're right. I was about to be negative with it. That's what I liked about you. I was about to say because these bitches and they algorithm.
It pops up like that.
Because I never really listened to podcasts at all. Like literally the other day, I really like Seth Rogen. Okay, I'm gonna look it up.
Seth Rogen
I like Seth Rogen, and he has a podcast, and I think he's so funny. So I started watching it. Listening to it, and then I really like the Ghost Brothers.
Oh yes,
the Ghost Brothers. I don't know about the Ghost Brothers. Believe it or not,
they got a podcast.
Goodness. So listen, they got a podcast now. But anyways, Robert, let's end this, and then I'll tell y'all about the Ghost Brothers.
Yes, Ghost Brothers are dope. But all right. See you guys. We will be back next Saturday for another episode. We have to figure out because I still you guys reminded me last week that we should do a live.
Oh yeah, live.
Oh yeah, the live watch.
Yeah, the live watch for the season finale. So
okay,
we gotta figure that out.
Let me know ahead of time because that means I gotta get one of them live TV apps because right now I do it through another way. So.
It's getting mad illegal out here.
Mad illegal. We talking about aliens. We're going to
right. I have to say, don't worry.
Listen, if there's aliens, illegal shit is the least of my worries. If there's aliens, so
right.
To me, okay.
Well, we'll figure that out. We'll watch it. We'll have a live watch party for American Horror Story double feature. Sorry, y'all. I hear my dogs outside. So yeah, we'll figure that out. Join us next Saturday for the next episode. And yeah, have a good night, guys.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.